What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another time big time video. This one here is a pro diver, everyday wearer. You can see there's some damage to the crystal here. This is my boy Gilbert's watch. He needs a battery change done, and we're gonna do that for him. If you see down there at the 6 o'clock, that is the second sub dial, and it is not ticking. So we're gonna get that done for him today. But I wanted to use this watch not to shame anybody, because we all do it. Especially with straps in Arizona, man, you sweat your butt off. But Gilbert takes good care of his watch. It's not too filthy. But we got the sweat and grime on the inside. That's like, you know, skin that accumulates after time. And every single watch that you wear, if you're sweating, is going to have this residue. I'm not going to work on this watch like this. I'm going to clean it up first. So what I use is a toothbrush, soft bristle toothbrush. Regular dish soap or hand soap. I don't use any kind of special soap. Warm water. And I just kind of make sure I'm not dumping water or submerging the watch, because especially this one is push pull. It's not screw down. So I want to make sure that I do not submerge the crown and the pushers. But I'm going to rinse the watch, give it a light rinse, scrub it with the toothbrush, all orifices, all sides. Scrub it, make sure it's nice and sudsy, soapy. Give it a quick little rinse, dry it off right away, and then we'll get into the battery change. So if you're interested in watching the battery change on this movement, which is a VK68A Japanese movement, then stay tuned after the intro and we'll get into it. Okay, so now we're back. The crown guard is flipping around. I'll try to tighten that screw in this video. So I washed it up. Looks a little better. And now I'm not going to take off the strap or anything. We're just going to open the case back and get right into the battery change. I honestly have no idea what size battery this watch takes, so we're going to find out together. So using my case back tool, we're going to get right into this. So what I'm doing now is I'm adjusting the teeth to fit the case back. Now I've got it nice and snug on the notches in the case back, and we are going to rotate it. Maybe it's a little tight. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the one with the big handle and use this one, because that other one is I'm not able to get enough leverage to really crank at it. With this one, I've got a nice long handle. I got a lot more leverage to crank on it. Okay, there we go. So look at this. A lot of gunk coming out. So I'm going to take care of that real quick, and then we'll continue on. I just don't want to get that all over my workstation. Okay. So now we're just going to use this to loosen it. Pop the case back off. And there we go. There's the movement there. Got that plastic retainer we're going to have to take off first. So first thing we want to do is make sure the crown is loose. So there we go. This is not a screw down crown, nor the pushers. Everything is push pull. I'm going to remove the plastic container very carefully. Okay, retainer is removed. And now we've got a snap-on type of retainer holding the battery in. So you see that there? I'm going to pop that off and then remove the battery. There we go. Now I should be able to get it. Okay. Let's see what this is. SR936SW. SR936. So now I'm going to go through all my batteries, which I have many. So SR916, SR936. So it's a 394 battery. See that there? SR936. Let's see if I have any more of these anywhere else. A 394. Doesn't look like I do. Okay. So we're going to open one of these up and just drop it in there. Okay, I've got the battery. There we go. Now we're going to push that retainer clip back on. There we go. Retainer is back on. Now we're going to put the plastic retainer back in, making sure that the cutout for the crown stem is in the right spot. Okay. Have another go at it like this at an angle. There we go. And now she's back in. Okay, so now case back goes back on. Okay. Make sure the gasket looks good. Now with this, you always want to make sure there's no binding. That's why I stopped using the ball. Get it started with the pick. And then now tighten with the ball. Got it nice and tight. Now I'm going to give it one final rotation with the case back tool. Oops. And that's how you scratch your case back. Sorry, Gilbert. Okay. Case back is back on. Watch should be ticking. Let's hope so. Yes. See it down there? So now we're going to try to tighten this screw. that holds this crown guard, because this screw is obviously loose. This crown guard is flopping all over the place. So we're going to set the time. Time is 1:14 p.m. So we're in the AM setting right now. So we're going to rotate this all the way to the 12-hour setting at 1 o'clock. And then we'll set the date as well. Okay, so we're at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:15. So I went in 2 instead of in 1. Okay, so now we're going to change the date. So now you see the date changing down there by the 5 o'clock. And I passed the date. Today is the 5th, I think. Yes. There we go. Now we're going to put that back on, and I'm going to pull out my little screwdriver I use, which is a 0.5 millimeter size tip. And I'm going to try to tighten this down to see if it's loose. And actually, no, it's not. But that crown guard is really, really loose. It just moves all over the place. But that screw is not loose. All right. So that's this watch, model number 21830. I'll show you the case back. It's a Pro Diver 52 millimeter. Japanese VK68A movement. Battery type is a 394 SR936SW. And that's it for the video, folks. Have a great day. And as always, God bless.